Everywhere. I'm looking at it's in the kitchen, it's in the living room. I mean, it looked like the cat puked up all these fucking yarn balls, right? And they're all multicolored. It was weird. And so next thing you know, well, Brenda's going to be home in a bit. So I got to fucking clean this shit up. So yeah. I can't find the fucking Windex anywhere. I'm looking everywhere. All I can find is this fucking Myers soap. You ever seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's like a thing that I think it's called Myers soap.
Myers soap?
Oh, I'm thinking of Myers oil. But there's a soap. It's like this.
Okay.
I thought it was called Myers soap. But anyway, you can drink it. You can literally drink it. It's like it's a soap, but it's not the kind of soap that gives you the trots. It's not. You can.
It's not what you would put in your mouth if you said a naughty.
Well, but it'd be okay if your parents did that.
Okay.
Instead of like, real soap. Take a bite out of it. Something like that. But it was crazy.
Wow. Do me a quick favor. So your mic needs to go to your
How about
left.
the camera too?
Yep. I'm sorry, camera. Yeah. There we go. Right there. Perfect. Look at you. You just look so good.
I feel pretty tonight.
Well, let's not go that far.
Well, I do, man. I got my pants are just sewed up. Shit.
Yeah, so let's get into that. Let's break into it. So you bought a fucking Singer sewing machine
a
so you could
960.
so you could sew your harem pants.
Well, I've been wanting to get one for years. I sewed a little when I was younger. Like when I say younger, I'm talking like 14, 15.
And it really caught on or something, or
I liked it, but I just didn't really have a what do you say, sewing machine until now. And I got a really good deal on that one.
So are you now a tailor, so to speak?
No.
You couldn't be a tailor. You're just a seamstress?
So is that or
seamster?
No, seamstress.
It sounds feminine, though.
Or you have a tailor. Is that how it works?
I don't know.
I think that's how it works.
Is it?
Well, I think that if you're a seamstress, well, you could be a seamster.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Because this fucking Mike's trying to run away from me. I feel like Harvey Weinstein.
No. What you don't see is when we're testing this, he's back here doing this. And then now when we start, he addresses the mic and gets right up on it. So I had to turn you down just a...
I'm trying to do the Roger Waters.
Oh? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the moment when the brakes drop. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow.
Oh, no. That's from the Final Cut.
Yeah, they would do a lot of things where they would move the mic to another part of the room and he would scream at the top of his lungs.
That's a great... I've got some ideas of doing that, too, once I get back into music. Mm-hmm. That kind of just playing with some experimental shit. But I've got to time it when, like, no one's home. Like, even these guys. When everyone's gone.
Your poor neighbors.
Yeah, I don't want to frighten them.
Well, you do.
Much.
You want to frighten everybody.
No, but I hadn't sewed in 40 and change years.
Okay.
But I got the machine, and it has a bit of an easy button to it, which is nice. I mean, it's got like 600 fucking stitches. But yeah, you just once you get your thread, it's fucking yellow brick road shit getting the thread.
And when you say
threaded.
600 stitches, do you mean 600 types of stitches?
Yeah.
That it can do?
Mm-hmm.
There are 600 types of stitches in the world?
Actually, there's a lot more than that because this Singer does the 600 stitches. There's one that does 800, and there's one that does like 1,200.
Is there like a right stitch for certain thing you're trying to accomplish?
Yes, but the bulk of the extra stitches, I think, are all decorative shit.
Oh, so you could put a flower on your harem pants if you wanted to. And
If
it would
I
have the right
wanted
stitch.
to, yes.
You sure you don't want to do that?
No,
or
maybe I could. I have letters in there though. I could do my name.
Across your ass.
Like, instead of saying juicy, it would just say JP.
Or pink.
Pink.
It would say JP, yeah.
Why not call it pink juicy?
Okay, pink in itself has double meaning. Pink juicy has even more meanings.
I know,
right?
it's like where the JJ may taste like bubble yum.
I've never had a JJ taste like bubble yum.
No, but that's what pink and juicy would be.
I don't put those two together like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pink and juicy, and I think bubble yum right away.
One of us is a heterosexual, apparently.
That would be me.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
He's sober.
I'm always sober in this podcast. You, not so much.
Actually, I'm fairly sober tonight.
That's good.
Yes.
This is a first. Well,
I've
there are some things we need to talk about.
been de-unsoberizing
All right.
for the last hour.
And you're close on the book as well?
Yeah, the book is getting closer and closer every day. Well, not every day. Some days, like today, it didn't get any closer.
Oh,
Yesterday it got
anything?
closer.
It did.
No, yeah, it did yesterday because, I got 4 from him yesterday, I think it was. No, that was on the 4th.
Well, the book itself is done. We're just doing
Book itself's
audiobook
done.
stuff. Right?
And the introduction, because you got to get that right, because I hate introductions. I never read them. But I want them to read mine.
But you've rewritten yours how many times? For this thing you hate?
This many.
4 times? I thought it was more than that.
Probably this many.
8 times. So you're just making up numbers now. Don't trust him. That's what we're getting at here.
It's
He's
been a
making
lot.
shit up.
I haven't kept track.
Good thing he's making fiction.
Which is kind of crazy. I should be keeping track of them to a degree, but I just don't work like that. I don't want to have like 5 different introductions. I just want to keep massaging the introduction till it's what it is. If that makes any sense.
No, it totally makes sense. You generally don't throw the page in the garbage.
Yeah, there are some people who, well, actually, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm not really saying, okay, there's that introduction. Now I want to do that again and just open another one. No, I think massaging that introduction.
Well, I think that has something to do with the digital realm as well. Because before, you just, if you wanted to edit things, not as easy to do.
Not as easy to do. Yeah, it was a complete rewrite.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess back then when I was writing by hand, I didn't really do a lot of rewriting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good way. Well, it needs some. Your face gonna need some work.
Yeah, you just kind of good enough.
Put my journal down.
Yeah.
A secret.
Well,
thanks.
a journal is different. You want the stream of consciousness.
No, but that's if I didn't want people looking at my shit, I just refer to the notebook or whatever it had as my journal.
Oh,
because that's kind of a taboo thing. It kind of triggers something in people to where they're either like, "Oh, really?" They'll start looking deeper, but most people go, "Oh, hey, sorry, man."
They know they're not supposed to look at somebody's journal.
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
It's a big no-no because that's where people talk about weird stuff and normal stuff.
They talk about their feelings, which that would be so awful if you did that with another person. You know.
Well, you know what though, you gotta give the people who actually write in a journal, because I've journaled. Well, you've seen some of my journals.
Yeah.
I think I love the people who actually write in journals because at least they're communicating some way, somehow. Now, some of them, like, Kevin Spacey in, what was the 7? That kind of journal keeping probably
How
isn't good.
fitting was that role?
Come on. He hasn't cut anybody's head off and mailed it to him in a box.
Not yet, but all you'd have to do is come out and say he did, and everybody would believe it.
They would right now, man. It's fucking Scarlet Letter witch hunt going on right now.
I'm not defending any of these people who are doing these things, but
statistically, some have to be innocent.
Well, and not only that, but we're completely
unhinged.
Well, we're castrating, crucifying, whatever on allegations alone.
I know.
Even some are. There's one allegation. I'm like, well, these got to be. I mean,
yeah, and some of them is like,
we need some evidence here.
Some of it, well, when we were doing this or taking a picture, I felt his hand grazed my back and then touched my butt. Yeah, you can even see in my face in the picture. And I've looked when they say
one?
that.
The Franken one?
I don't.
That's the Franken one.
Well, that's actually a few of them.
Oh, okay.
That's almost like I'm not saying it's scripted, but it's kind of ironic. But what I'm getting at is I could see. You're getting ready to take a picture, and what do you instinctively do when you're taking a picture with like a group? You guys put the arms out, right?
Yeah.
And
of course.
What if it was like something like that, and then just as the hand dropped, what if it brushed? And like I said, I'm not defending anyone. I'm just saying statistically, some of these people have to be innocent, albeit a low number, mind you.
I'll tell you what, if you're a famous person, infamous person, whatever, people know who you are, you better be fucking careful when you're around people. Like, even when they want to do pictures, that hand better be above the small of the back. And
very true.
You know what I mean? Because it could just be an allegation and somebody to back it up, and they're both looking for money.
Not even somebody to back. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You got to. It's just like, well, this person came forward and said yes. I sent Christine, our friend, a text. I tell you about the text I sent her?
No.
No?
Does this have something to do with sexual allegations? Or is this completely random?
Actually,
okay.
It's funny you should say that. Actually, this was someone I know who sent this text. No, really, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I promised them I wouldn't say who they were.
Keep in mind, he knows himself.
Very
I know
well.
myself. So
nope, that wasn't it. That was. I'm almost there. It is. Imagine a world where JP is famous. He's a famous whatever guy. One day, a story pops up on the news about. Now I sent this to Christine, remember, and you know how I love to torment her. But a story breaks in the news for famous JP about him being involved in sexual conduct. A woman from Colorado claims that he hit her in the mouth with a double dong, mushroom stamped her using a small child, referred to her as a king dyke, took pictures of her while she slept, and then made her watch porn while she was trying to eat her breakfast. Weinstein, Spacey, and Lauer have nothing on me.
that actually happened too. You did all those things to her.
I did all
She
those
could come
things.
out, if you were to ever get famous, let's say your book takes off.
See
or
that
something.
text right there?
Yeah.
There she goes. She's going to take that text.
She could do that.
She could.
But
She wouldn't. She knows. It was all done out of love.
as weird as it sounds, I actually believe that. Because that's just the relationship you guys have. Your wife was present for all of this.
Yeah, the wife was present, which even makes it sound weirder.
Yeah.
Or kind of fun.
Turned on porn
Kind
while
of fun
she's
and gooey, you know?
trying to eat breakfast. Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was a shock factor. That was a Pizer moment.
Oh, where she just kind of sunk back in her chair.
Well, no, she didn't.
Help me.
No. You know,
Yeah.
remember when we were sitting at the bar?
I do remember.
I just put the girl on the exercise bike, and he looks up at the screen. Remember that?
Yep.
Looks at the screen. No, it's a girl on an exercise bike, you know, fully dressed, mind you. And then he turns back because she got tired, and she took her clothes off and laid down on the weight bench and then started playing the banjo. Mm-hmm. And then Pizer looks back, and he's like,
Yeah. Locked in. Yeah.
No, but just it's like that piece, that puzzle piece that had no business fitting in there, was suddenly there, and he was just like,
You ruined the poor kid.
I remember just
You ruined the poor kid.
Well, later, yeah, we accidentally, because I got kind of ruined in that one, fucking watching August Underground. No,
Yeah,
thank you. And I love
just
my
don't.
horror. I love my gore. I like all that fun stuff.
That's not even horror. That's just shock. That's all that is.
Shock and they're good at it though.
They are. I agree. They find some really fucked up people to be a part of it too.
I wonder if they actually, because they're an effects house.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they actually do effects for anyone, or if they're an effects house so they can say, we're an effects house.
I don't know. We could come out and say we're an effects house. It's not hard to do. It's like saying somebody touched me in the media. That's real easy to do.
Somebody touched me in the media.
Did they?
Right,
Really?
right in the media.
Was it Garrison Keeler? Was that his name?
No, I didn't get hit in the Caledia. I got hit in the media.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's some wordplay.
That was just the best I could do.
You're into rap now, are you? Okay.
Yes,
Great.
I am a rapper. Did you see the one meme where they showed the girl from Stranger Things? 'Cause it's like some of you might remember this little girl, but look at her now and see how she's changed. And it was a picture of Eminem.
What the fuck? Do they look very similar or something? Or?
Yeah, kind of. Well, yeah, that one could be the other growing up.
Really?
Yeah. If one of them found the Lord. I love going to church.
What's it to do with the Lord? I don't get it.
What's Bill Clinton doing in church?
I don't think Bill Clinton goes to church.
I love the Lord. He'd be a good evangelist.
Oh, absolutely. He's got that the delivery, the demeanor.
Lord loves you. If you embrace him, he'll forgive you of your sins. You can kill 1,000 priests, 1,000 nuns. You ask the Lord for forgiveness. He'll forgive you. Oh, stop. The Lord needs some boundaries, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed he raped 1,000 nuns, killed 1,000 priests. Did he say I'm sorry? Okay, no,
No, he repented. Let him in. A couple Hail Marys.
no,
Let him in.
no. We're going to rewrite those boundaries. You just need some ground rules. You know, if you're killing and raping, well, just maybe at most you're going to get some purgatory, and that's only if you're Catholic.
To be absolved from any crime. That's
How
just
would
crazy.
you like to be like a non-Catholic, right? But like on your way to hell, you pass purgatory. Hey, can I just stop there? No, man, you're not Catholic. All you had to do is like know a priest really well, and then you could go there and wait. Now with purgatory, because you were raised Catholic-y, right?
No, well, it's very similar. It was Lutheran.
Yeah, so
There was no purgatory in that.
Oh, because I don't know. I mean, I know it. Purgatory is like the eternal waiting room, basically, with the DMV, right?
Yep, you wait and measure, and then apparently you go to heaven, I believe.
What do you got to measure?
Well, you don't want to know. There's priests there, so guess what you're measuring?
Little dicks.
Well,
Some of those priests probably are hung.
wouldn't know, but that's a very good question.
Do you
think you should
somebody
ask
has
them.
ever been referred to as a well-hung priest?
That would be a great band name.
Well,
The Well-Hung Priests.
you'd have to play with the phonetics a little bit.
Would you?
Well, just enough to where it's like someone might listen to your albums for like 20 years and all of a sudden they get it. It's got to be one of those who's like, oh, and then someone's like, what? You didn't know that? Yeah, dude. You know, because it maybe the logo or their the bug, whatever they used, could be a priest
Could be a priest
hanging from a tree.
hanging from it. I don't think you could do that, but that's,
No, but you would do the logo
Yeah.
to where it's like it's open to interpretation. But when you look at it,
I'm guessing a priest hanging from a tree. There's not a lot of open to interpretation
well, you
there.
could do that, kind of like some of the stuff Salvador Dali would do, where he made the lady who was sitting in front of the mirror. You know, when you look at it from a distance, it looks like a skull, but when you get up close, oh, it's just a lady sitting in front of a mirror.
Well-hung priests. You could.
But then you could put quasi promiscuous, profile reliefs, like just, but you like lower the
Sure.
opacity, you know, to well hung priests. So you could just be a dichotomy of meaning.
Gotcha. Instead of just a priest hanging from a tree.
Yeah, you have that, but you also have this.
So maybe you just mean
but
like they're just hanging onto a tree, right? Because I'm sorry, when you say hanging from a tree,
I think
I'm
you
thinking
know exactly
noose.
what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
noose.
Maybe you just have
A noose?
Well, maybe you have the priest hanging from the tree, but he's technically touching the ground because his schlong is touching the ground. So he's a well-hung priest.
Well, you can have him hanging from a noose and still have his schlong touching
So he's
the
not.
ground.
Yeah. So he's fine. He's just kind of. I'm good because I have something hitting the ground.
There you go.
Yeah.
And if he gets excited enough, like if a couple choir boys come by,
Yeah.
it raises him up a little, and then he can pop out of the noose.
Or it could be him at the pulpit, and then a couple of choir boys walk by. He's kind of looking at him, and the pulpit gets pushed over.
Lifted.
Yeah. from his well hung dick. Yeah.
Well hung priests. Or, oh, dude, I got the first album. It's a profile, right, of the priest giving mass or whatever, right? And he's butted up against the altar, right? Or the podium. No, in front of the
Pulpit,
altar.
I think. Pulpit,
yeah.
podium, one of the
Stand in
two.
front of it, but the pulpit, if you look closely, and this would be one of those things that nobody knows, the pulpit's actually about 3 inches off the ground.
Okay. Yeah. I like it. Yep.
Wait, we spent about 5 minutes on well hung priests.
Well, it's so great. I mean, it's not
singular.
Well, it would be well-hung priests.
Yeah.
I would imagine because it's a band.
Because then you could do some artwork like
Unless
Led
you're Dead
Zeppelin
Mouse,
stuff.
then you're a well-hung priest.
Yeah,
Maybe that's your name. Your name is well-hung, and you're a priest.
yeah. Like I said, if you play with the phonetics and then some of the styling, and go for the fucking subconscious shit.
Well, it would also be kind of funny. Like, so well-hung is the priest's name. Priest. So he'd have a name tag that says hung.
We'd need
Hello, my name is well-hung.
We'd need a Korean guy then.
I don't know. Yeah, not necessarily. I'm sure there's a
No, we can't
Korean
do,
last name that
we can't
happens to
do like it ourselves because it's appropriation or
cultural
racist or
appropriation
cultural,
or racial appropriation.
Yeah, racial appropriation. Holy shit, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, what if there were like race pirates out there who would come to someone and they would steal their genetic trace, their race from them, to where they would just be this androgynous, thin,
Like a fucking Ken doll,
God.
but of the just nothing left that resembles anything human, or that
No, but
resembles
it just
their
turn them
race.
into like an albino. Maybe that's where albinos come from. Somebody comes and steals their race from them. So
What would they do with the race if they stole it?
they're using it for bingo night.
They're using the race for bingo night? Explain that to me. Since your head decided to bring that to your mouth.
It costs a race to get in.
So you bring a race, hand the race in, that gets you entered into the bingo game.
Yep.
I would hate to know what the prizes are at this
Souls.
race bingo. Souls. Okay, so this bingo game is played in hell.
Well, 10 races to a soul. I mean, that's how it works.
Oh,
So,
it is?
yeah.
Okay. One soul is 10 races.
I'm sorry. 10 souls to a race. I said that the wrong way. Otherwise, they wouldn't make a profit.
10 souls to a race.
Yeah.
So you give them a race,
like
they give you 10 souls,
Well,
then use that to...
no, that's just your cost at the bingo parlor. That's your cost. But when people come in with a race, you give them a soul. If they win, they got to win. But that's the breakdown. It's like 10 dimes to a dollar.
This is gone. This is bad.
Well,
This is doing nothing for anybody or this show.
it's an imaginative experiment.
It makes no sense.
Nothing does.
Stop making sense.
I refuse to acknowledge my existence.
Really? You
So-
just did, just now. You acknowledged it by saying you don't acknowledge it.
Because I'm recognizing that it is a thing I have to
Correct.
unacknowledge.
That sentence had a subject in it.
Oh my
a
God.
noun.
I think I spritzed.
Did you? You squirting?
I'm a squirter.
Good for you. What are you drinking there? You got a little Diet Coke?
Just Diet Coke tonight.
Nice.
See, told you, man.
Look at that.
Unsobering.
Wow, dude, he's a new man. New man.
A new man in old skin, baby. What's going on in the world right now? Much of anything?
Let's see. In the world, we've got them still trying to push this net neutrality thing. We've got some people,
Hey, talk
The
about that for a second. 'cause
Democrats, trying to have them investigate
Paj?
Ajit Pai.
Ajit Pai. See, I can never remember his name.
Yeah, they want this thing frozen because they're basically, it's a conflict of interest. I mean, he's giving a speech at Verizon this week or whatever soon. He's got a job waiting for him. When he's done, they've lobbied him into this position. He's from them. He came to do
What
this.
are the Republicans saying?
They all are going to vote for it. They don't. It's red votes for red. I mean, listen, they're not even getting away from that Moore allegation shit. Multiple allegations against this Moore senator.
Well, no, what I want to know, though, is because the net neutrality thing isn't a party line thing.
It is. The FCC turned it into a party line thing. And it
That-
is a
that-
party line thing.
so
It absolutely is a party line thing because the Republicans stand by what one of their major things in their party is to get government out of everything. And one of those things is get government out of these cable companies.
Has Trump chimed in on this?
No, not that I know of, but who knows? He's chimed in on fucking everything else. Speaking of that, did you see him get absolutely verbally raped by Michael Moore on Twitter?
I did not.
It shut him up for a day.
I would like to see him get verbally
I'll look it
raped.
up. No, I'll look it up. The Michael Moore Twitter that he sent him. Hold on.
Do you like your new screen?
It's okay.
It's a touch screen.
Shit.
Because he had been a good boy. Weren't you?
Yeah, I've
He
been a
had-
good boy.
He knew that if he could go without playing with his pee-pee for 2 weeks,
Michael Moore.
he'd get a reward.
Michael Moore tweets.
Why would somebody refer to your genitalia as something that comes out of your genitalia? It's kind of a catch-22
Say that again?
Why would somebody refer to your genitalia as something that comes out of your genitalia?
Explain
Like
that
your
to me.
pee-pee.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That's not my pee-pee. My pee-pee's in the fucking toilet.
That's true.
Champ.
I don't know.
Okay?
I don't know why that would be.
I have issues with this.
Okay, all right, here it is. So, sorry, one second.
He found it.
Okay. So Donald Trump just randomly tweets this. While not at all presidential, I must point out that sloppy Michael Moore show on Broadway was a total bomb in all caps and was forced to close. Sad.
How long ago? That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Months?
This was October 28th.
Okay.
Okay, so Michael Moore comes back.
Then because he came back at Michael Moore because he had already done that.
Oh, all I know is I saw Michael Moore.
No. Yeah. Keep going.
1 second. Why is it not showing all of them? Fire back with a dozen tweets. 1 second. This site fucking sucks. CNN, your site fucking sucks.
Sucks.
Why would you only show 2 of his tweets in the main page?
2 tweets
fucking
in the
idiots.
main page. You fucking idiots.
Here it is. Okay. His response is kind of long, but sorry, it opened another page because CNN doesn't get paid enough apparently. You must have my smash hit of a Broadway show confused with your presidency, which is a total bomb and will indeed close early. Not sad. Then it said number 2 today. One U.S. service member was killed and 6 injured in our never-ending war in Afghanistan. You, our president, are not even aware of this. 3, you are aware I'm a Broadway star, and I guess this bothers you more. Sad. Prosecutor Mueller's grand jury has approved the first criminal indictments of your administration. Are you trying to distract us from this? 5, 38 days after Maria, 3/4 of Puerto Rico, our fellow Americans, have no electricity, yet you are more upset that so many people saw my Broadway show. Sad. Number 6, they say Twitter distracts you from your presidency, but Twitter is your presidency. It's all you know how to do. Hashtag loser. 7, and now, for this weekend, I'm your latest distraction from your crimes. Ha. Raucous and joyous crowds every night at Broadway, and you missed out. 8, it was the highest grossing play, non-musical of the summer, despite my offering $29 cheap seats, plus free student tickets so all could afford. Number 9, as announced on May 1st, it was always a 12-week only run due to my commitments to upcoming primetime TV series and my new movie. Number 10, on Broadway, Donald, they called it a limited engagement, just like we're planning on making your presidency. Number 11, for now at least, I know I still have one fan in the White House. Thanks for your unwavering support, Jared. That must be Jared Kushner? Is that his name? Okay, yep.
Why did he?
And I don't think Trump responded to any of these. In fact, that was Trump's last tweet of the day. He went away, and then he came back about tweeting about other things. But
I'm just wondering.
Shut him down.
I'm wondering why Jared is his fan. What was meant by?
He went to go see it. I think that's Jared Kushner. Yeah, I had a picture of him there. Yeah, so basically it's just like Trump.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. You know nothing. Okay.
You know nothing, Don Trump.
And I mean, I like some of Michael Moore's stuff, but I'm not a huge Michael Moore backer. But that was fucking great. Shut that bitch down.
It's like, okay, here's some facts.
Mm-hmm.
Not fake facts. Hey, do you see the light going back here?
Yep, you can kind of see it in your screen. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I wanted to mystify the watchers tonight.
He has a light up there. It's a kind of a watery pink and purple mix.
I'd swim in a pink and purple ocean. That
Would
was
you know?
like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I suppose if you do enough of a certain drug, you could probably make it pink and purple.
You could probably do that with, let's see, mushrooms, acid, dextromethorphan, probably. I don't know.
What's dextromethorphan?
That's the stuff like when they drink NyQuil and they drink like all the cough syrup.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Dextromethorphan.
The cough suppressant. What is that called?
Dextromethorphan.
Oh, okay. They have some street name for it. Not robotrippin. That is robotrippin, actually. That is robotrippin.
Yeah, that is robotrippin, but it's also purple drink.
Oh, scissorp. Yeah.
Scissorp.
The purple drink scissorp.
Yep.
That is so bad for your fucking kidneys and liver. Drinking an entire bottle of cough medicine. That is so fucking horrible.
On ice, on the rocks.
Oh, God, what the fuck?
I don't know,
awful.
Man. I don't know. I just, it's not my gig.
Yeah.
But I have read about some pretty crazy trip stories
yeah.
about the stuff.
Yeah.
Like where people have mass, and people in mass who have done it together, like, at a party. And
have a similar trip.
They have a very, very similar trip, even if they're in like different parts of the environment to where they don't have any interaction together. So
That's crazy.
yeah, it is crazy. It's kind of like the whole DMT thing and the little elves work on the machine who speak a different language, but when you get there, you understand it. And some fucking sounds like a Disney movie gone mad
That's crazy.
to me, or real.
I saw Disney's trying to buy X-Men rights now, by the way. They bought Star Wars.
Cost a lot of money.
That will. Not as much as buying Star Wars, which is already pretty much paying itself off.
Wow.
They paid, what, $2 billion with a B?
So Disney finally woke up, I think, to a degree, and they're like, I like Bambi, I like Cinderella.
Those make a lot of money.
Sleeping Beauty, I like that.
Look at
But
Frozen.
I think we can make some more money if we also do this. Because isn't it Disney's Pixar now?
Did they buy Pixar out? I thought somebody did. I
thought it was Disney. I
I'll have
don't
to
know.
look that up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to get you a pull-out keyboard tray, man.
I shouldn't need a keyboard. There's a way to have the keyboard just on the touchscreen. I won't even need that.
I think it's on you get to it down at the bottom somewhere. Or if you just hold on the screen.
Holding on the screen is a box. Nope. That's select all and print.
Fuck.
I know, it's too bad. We're just going to have to live with it.
Windows 10.
Don't do it. Don't look it up.
I'm looking it up. You
Don't do it.
You look stuff up. How come I can't?
Because
It's not all about you.
you'll never come back. You'll be gone forever.
Only if I hit Imgur.
Only if, it's true. Imgur.
Let's see.
Reddit's picture basement.
Well, because that's where it got started. But
Yeah.
now Imgur's, it's still Reddit's picture basement, but it's also got a life of its own too now.
They're pretty much anything on Imgur is on Reddit and vice versa.
Yeah.
Right. If it has a picture and it's on Reddit, it's on Imgur.
Kind of a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
What was I going to look up?
I don't know. What were you going to look
I
up?
forgot because we started talking.
I remember,
and
but
we digressed twice since then.
no, I remember.
I remember now.
Damn. That's too bad. I didn't want him to know.
It's the accessibility options.
Let me try this. No, I didn't do it.
That's called dead air.
That's all right. Fuck this audience.
I remember on radio, man, that we'd get yelled at, man.
Well, one of the more famous people around here, his name is the common man Dan Cole. He's famous for dead air.
Really?
And yeah, it'll just be dead air, and then he'll crinkle up a piece of paper and throw it in the garbage, and then he's back.
I like him already.
Yep.
Is he a talk guy?
Yeah. You wouldn't like him because he talks. It's funny, you don't like people who like the sound of their own voice, but you love the sound of your own voice.
What do you mean? I like people who have salient commentary.
You hate whenever I have talk radio on in my car. You're just like, he likes the sound of his own voice. Like
No, I don't like talk radio. A lot of it.
I'm just stirring a pot, man.
No. You have a point.
Yeah.
Because I do like podcasty talk radio stuff. Like I like Joe Rogan and like Tig Notaro and that kind of stuff, and even Jeselnik.
He has a podcast?
Mm-hmm. They usually talk
weird.
a lot of football.
I didn't know he was a diehard football guy. I know Bill Burr is.
Is he?
Yeah, Bill Burr is.
I'm going to
great.
see Anthony Jeselnik tomorrow night.
All right. Huh? Yeah, that's right. You're going to California, which is all fucking on fire. Ben's here. Hannity rules. God damn it. No.
Ben has a vagina. It's my only comeback for the Hannity thing. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Hannity fucking. He's great.
Hannity fucking?
Hannity
Is that like a college hazing thing?
That should be. Hannity fucking. That's where you sit them in the chair, you force their eyes open.
Hello, pledges.
24/7. Hannity.
This year, it's Hannity fucking time.
Mm-hmm. We should start naming these awful acts after people we don't like. Like a hemorrhoid is now a Trump.
Did you know? I was watching Craig Ferguson. He had this bit. He's going on and on about how Trump in Scotland. Scotland. It means shit, as in to shit.
Oh, really?
And so
Go Trump.
People got to get Trump done. And he goes on and on and on. He goes, I'm just lying. It doesn't really mean that. But all it takes is for one year to tweet that out.
Nice.
And it's real.
Ben says squish. I don't know what that means. Squish.
Squish.
Squish. Well, squish.
Because he has a vagina.
Oh.
He's a squirter.
He's a squisher. Okay. What's a squisher? I know a squirter is, but a squish? I don't think he means that.
Well, if you're having sexual relations and she happens to ejaculate.
Yeah, that's a squirt.
That's a squirt. And if you're like in mid thrust, you get a squish.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But that's not a term. I know what that is, but that's not a term where they go, oh, she's a squisher.
Well, that would be a squisher. It would be a chick who likes to grind on you while she's
Squirting?
Squirting.
Okay, got it.
Squirting.
Learned so much.
Yes.
Congratulations on making the playoffs, Ben. I believe you made the playoffs in fantasy football.
I just want to know where you turn this fucking...
Wait a minute, did you? No, you didn't. No, you did. You did.
I'm going to try this one more time because I'm stupid.
Don't be stupid.
I don't want to be stupid. I want to be
but
smart.
But you are stupid.
Actually,
no, wait a minute.
I don't want to be smart.
He didn't make the playoffs. It's too bad.
I want to be resourceful.
You want to be resourceful.
Yeah, I don't like being called smart. Serious. I don't like it when people say I'm smart because I don't consider myself smart. I don't consider myself stupid. I consider myself resourceful.
I like it.
And I don't think you have to know everything. You just have to know where most things are. Where are the relevant things?
It's actually more important to know where to look things up.
How
Yeah,
and where? Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's like, for those playing the home game, there's some Google things out there you can do, man. Little switches and clicks and whirs while you're in your Google search that will help you out and make you very resourceful too.
Yep. I didn't even know. Yay. Yeah, I don't know if he made the playoffs or not, to be quite honest with you. So you might want to look.
Now,
Fucking fantasy football.
Vikes. His fantasy football team.
Flip your coin and we'll find out who wins each round.
Wow, he's got some retrograde angst going.
No, that's
there.
how it works. Your entire fantasy football season is to just try and make the playoffs, and then anything can fucking happen because it's
Settings,
one and done.
Ease of access, keyboard,
Cool.
and that'll put it on the screen.
Nice.
You
I'm
know,
not gonna do it now. Now it's too late. It came and it went.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
That's it.
That you actually had a sex story like that. That's funny. That's it.
That's it. That's all.
Settings, ease of access,
Yep. Settings, ease of access, keyboard. And I was sitting there playing my banjo.
It didn't do anything.
Is there a thing there to... What did you do?
It didn't do anything. So
They
that was
lied.
wrong. They lied.
They lied.
No, it was there. I could turn it on, but
Oh, you're just being a dick.
no,
He's
ease of
being a
access.
dick.
I turned it on, but it didn't do anything. Yeah, it didn't do anything.
If you touch the screen, does it
Turns on screen keyboard on.
Do you have to be in a text field?
Tried it. Nothing.
It's laughing at you.
Then we try holding.
Holding.
Nothing.
15 yards.
It's probably on the other monitor.
Automatic first down.
Football.
Oh, that monitor.
Yeah, it's probably on the other monitor. Vikings won again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, are they in the playoffs?
They're in the Super Bowl right now, actually.
What?
Yeah. Super Bowl.
They are in the Super Bowl.
No.
I was going to say,
not.
they're not in the Super Bowl.
They're not in the Super Bowl.
See, how did that happen?
It's only week 14 coming up. Week
See,
13
he knows I don't
coming
know.
up. He doesn't know anything
I'm
about
not a big...
football.
I like watching some football. Sorry.
Yep. What is a safety?
Safety's a guy downfield.
Oh, okay. Yep. You actually downfield, like he's the last guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the last.
How about the play, a safety? It gives a team 2 points.
Oh, yeah,
what is
safety
it?
is when you back up over your own line.
Yep, and get tackled in the. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. What's
Actually, you just cross the line.
what's a touchback? Well, it's actually not when you cross the line, because a quarterback can get the ball, he can roll around inside the end zone and throw it out. But if you get tackled in there,
Right, if the ball is downed inside there.
yeah.
There we go.
What's a touchback?
Oh, fuck, touchback. Wait. A touchback is when you are doing the return kick, and then you go and you run the ball in, or you pass the ball in.
Nope. Touchback would be if you don't do that. If you kneel it in the end zone, then you get the ball in the 25.
Got it.
Yeah.
See, that's so close.
Let's get one more. Let's see.
See, I know some things.
What's a lateral?
Lateral is when the play moves to the side, or like if the receiver He'll like go out 6 feet and then I'm sorry. No, lateral is when he hands the ball off to like one of the guys that come up, and he'll just pass it literally straight to his left or a handoff to the left.
It's a pass that does not go forward.
Right.
Yep, exactly. I think Joe knows more about football than you. That's great. Joe was a buddy of ours. He knew nothing about football, but he was, of course, a diehard Green Bay Packers fan.
I just got kind of one of those wrong.
No, that's all right. You did better than I thought you would.
I just don't know the terminology necessarily.
Yeah, actually, Andy and I at work were kind of talking about how it'd be funny to get you to do like color commentary on football highlights.
That's racist.
Commentary on football highlights.
Colorful commentary.
Colorful commentary.
I could do that.
Yeah. Because you don't know anything that's happening. You don't know what a play is.
I don't know who number 69 is, man, but that dude has just been rocking the clock all fucking night, man.
Rocking the clock. Huh?
Yeah, this fucking quarterback, the dude in the orange shirt with the purple helmet, he's just limping off the field. Number 2, or S.
Yep.
Number S.
Number S.
Number S.
That would be great.
I always wonder how they get those numbers capitalized on those jerseys, and they get them looking so good.
Yep.
How do you do capital numbers?
That'd be an Alabama thing.
It could be a Louisiana.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we were talking about Louisiana the other day with the whole Dan Fouts thing.
Were we?
Yep. Hold on.
That was somebody else.
That was Dennis.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we were talking about the Louisiana team, and or wasn't that you and me? Where they got, some of their guys got fired.
Oh, yes.
That was us.
Okay, so how about this? This will be fun. The team that's in New Orleans, what's their team name?
Saints.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Just wanted to make sure you knew that. Yeah, they had the bounty gate.
I mean, I refer to them as just low fucking alley-based dick suckers.
Good. So you're from Minnesota. You have some hatred for them for what they did to Favre.
You know what? It wouldn't matter where I was from. That's just fucking unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Period.
Didn't make it, but Shrine Dog did with his awful team. Yeah, I know. It's because, Ben, I beat you. I think that's what happened. You almost won this week, but sorry.
What do you win when you win this week?
Well, so nothing, because playoffs started in fantasy football.
Okay.
I was lucky enough to get the first seed, so I have a bye, and I play the winner of whatever, a couple teams.
First seed?
Yes, I'm the first to seed, as usual. 2 pumps, and I'm seeding. Yeah.
No, I thought you were seeding.
No, first seed. No, I wasn't seeding. No.
Okay.
That would be funny, yeah.
That could be a new gay term.
Seeding?
Seeding.
It's just a gay term?
It could be.
Straight people can't use it?
No.
Why?
Because that's cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation. Okay.
Yeah, we're just giving it to the gays.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This guy, he seated me the other day. Oh, Bukaki's got nothing on him.
Wow. You're the funniest guy you know, huh?
Hey,
Jesus
I am.
Christ.
Oh, dude. I can't tell you how many times I fucking laugh at myself.
Oh, that's great. That's an American pastime.
Well, you have to be self-deprecating.
Hey, Ben, did you guys go to California yet? And if so, when are you picking up? They're getting a new bulldog.
Cool.
Brand
in California,
new bulldog.
they're going to California just to get the dog.
No, they're doing something for it's like a memorial for Serenity's dad. And so I think they're spreading his ashes there because he loved California.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
dude was fucking California through his blood, man. And the only reason he moved, I think he was born there,
okay,
raised
cool.
there. I think the only reason he came to Minnesota was because his daughters were there. But I don't think he ever liked Minnesota. But you would have. I wish you could have met this guy. You would have fucking loved hanging out with him. He was so fucking awesome. Yeah.
I wish I could have met him.
Oh my God, he was just nuts.
Because I like people who are fucking awesome.
Yeah. Anyway,
Serious.
so they're spreading his ashes there, and then they're getting a bulldog.
Sounds legit.
Which is great. Not in California. They're coming back here to get the bulldog.
Oh God,
Yeah.
That would have been cool if they got the bulldog there.
No, they're flying. I think they already went. I
Dude,
could be
just
wrong.
put
though.
a service animal thing on it.
Everybody fucking does that.
I know.
This is my emotional attachment.
This is my emotional boa constrictor.
That would be so great.
Comforts me. You could.
Yeah.
Are there any limits on what can be I want a honey badger to be my
Just the meanest animal on earth.
service. It's not even mean as much as it's just an asshole. He doesn't
Resilient little fuckers, man. They have no fear in their bones.
care. I was playing a level in Far Cry.
Yeah.
Far Cry 4, 5, but the latest Far Cry, right? Not the stupid fucking Hunter one, the one before that. But there's this one, I'd go do these side missions, right? Because people are just standing there Hey, hey, hey,
Oh God.
hey.
Some good programming in games.
Yeah,
there.
really, really good. Very imaginative. And you walk up and you click, and then he keeps doing this, then he fades out,
Yeah.
and the next thing you know, it's a close up. These honey badgers, they keep coming and eating our stuff and destroying our. Can you help us? It's like, sure, I'll help you. So it's like, all right, kill at least 5 of the honey badgers, right?
Oh, it's a fetch. Yeah.
No, they come to you.
Oh, really?
And they're fucking assholes. I mean, I'm killing fucking rhinos and tigers and fucking bears with like 1-2 shots. And these
Not the fucking honey badgers.
fucking honey badgers. They like jink and juke. You know, you think they're
Jink and juke.
Yeah, you know the term, right?
No, I know juke.
No, jinking and juking is when you're flying. It's
Oh, really?
jinking and juking is up and down, and you're
Jink is okay.
You're randomizing your
God, I never knew that.
X and your Z, right? No. Your Y and your Z.
Nope, your Y and your X.
Y.
On the 2D plane,
Y and your
it's
X,
Y
right.
and X,
Right.
and Z comes out.
That's
you.
right.
Yeah.
Z is the new kid on the block.
They just got back, and Saturday they get their new dog, and he's mentioning here, don't forget the coke that was in his blood. Yeah, he liked the cocaine, but allegedly, I know some people who seem to enjoy it.
The dog?
Back in the day.
The
No,
bulldog?
not the bulldog, her dad. Yeah, her late dad, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, he loved the uppers.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hey, the 80s were a fun time.
Oh, I think he lived the 80s, kind of like how you did.
Yeah.
I think he had a good time.
Still?
No, you don't. No, you're not like that still.
Well, no, not that crazy, but always willing.
Yeah.
I love a good party.
Yeah, partying is fun. See, it's weird. I fell more toward like drugs and stuff in college, way more than I ever fell toward alcohol. And just my entire life, I've never been much of a drinker. I've always been more to experiment with other things. Yeah, juke and jive. That's what I remember, Ben. Not jink and juke, but whatever. Juke and jive.
Juke and jive, yeah, that's like Brian Setzer type music stuff.
We'll go with that, yeah.
I'm talking flight.
Yeah. Flight sim. Big flight sim guy, huh?
Well, no, that's even in the books with Star Wars and stuff. They talk about how they outmaneuvered like the Yuzhong Vong in the New Jedi Order series. Great fucking series. There's about 18 books. Recommend every one. Fucking read it.
How many parsecs did it take you? Isn't that what they did it? Some parsec isn't even a time measurement. It's such lazy writing out of that fucking guy.
Yeah, but
It was the
Harrison
Kepler
Ford,
run or something?
the Kepler run. But
Kepler
Harrison Ford rocked it.
Oh, of course. That movie was great. The
Oh,
new
unless,
one comes out.
wait a minute.
9 days.
Hold on. What if he wasn't talking time? What if one of the Easter eggs here is that Han actually folded time?
It was this done by the Dark Lord Jar Jar.
He's a Sith Lord,
The Dark
not
Lord.
a Dark Lord.
He's a Dark Lord. Yeah.
Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, I think if fucking what's his nuts would have just kept his fucking conviction and stuck with what he originally planned for Jar Jar.
I really wish he
That
would have
would've
done
been-
that too. That would have been so great. Imagine that. This character, he just said, fuck the fans. I want this guy around at all times. And then he turns out to be the Sith Lord.
He is the dude.
Yeah. But it wouldn't make any sense, though. Here's why this doesn't make any sense. Because
It would because once you found out, once that reveal hit, now you go back and you look at everything that happened. You're like, that motherfucker.
But no, it had to get to Palpatine. Palpatine's the Emperor. It had to be Palpatine. That's why it doesn't make any fucking sense that Jar Jar was a Dark Lord. Yes.
It would if he.
Let me readjust my glasses here.
It would if he had lost his pupil.
Okay, so that was his pupil. But I thought that was Darth Maul.
No.
Now I'm all confused. Now nothing makes sense.
No, what I'm saying is if Jar Jar, as a Sith Lord, was solo because he had lost his pupil. His pupil had maybe failed.
Always two there are. No more, no less. Always two.
Right, but look at Vader.
Yeah.
He's just chill. Well, no, he was
Vader
the
had
Emperor's
the
bitch.
Emperor.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, still, fine, whatever.
Don't give Lucas that much credit. I completely agree. That guy couldn't write a script to save his fucking life.
Dude, you watched some of the footage. You watched that footage, and that was fucking literally drunken master,
Yeah.
full-on mimicry. It's like
Yep.
they knew. He knew what he was doing. And
In
you know what?
CG. Yeah.
Lucas is a great storyteller. He just should have somebody else write the fucking story.
Agreed. No, the script.
The script, yeah.
My God.
Yeah, because I mean, because he's a great. Even though I think he stole a good portion of the stuff from some of the Sumerian tablets, but
Of course, everything comes from something.
right, but no, a lot of this stuff. I mean, because Sumerian tablets, they had a Death Star.
Apparently, I'm supposed to see his something. Is it THX something or other? His first movie apparently was really good.
80s. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I have never seen Star Wars. I have no idea what you're talking about. From Jamie Parker.
Oh, come on, James. It's worth seeing at least once.
Wait, but did her name change? Did they make you change your name?
Why?
Because it was Jamie Vulva before. It was not
Maybe
Jamie Parker.
she is in a new phase in her life.
That's cool. You know what?
Don't be so judgy.
You know, I'm not. This is not judgment.
You're
This is.
judging.
I
Now
realize
she's
you
gonna
don't
be
want your
sad.
father's last name. I get it. I understand. I have
If
to
my
talk with
kid
him.
starts cutting because of you, I'm going to be angry.
No, you're not.
Yeah?
You won't be upset.
Well, it depends on if the scars look cool.
What if one episode of Barnyard you guys played Star Wars D&D style? I don't know.
Yeah, but there's really not a lot going on. I would love to do that, actually play it.
Okay.
But on the show, it could get a little dry. It's like playing Magic on the show. I
Yeah,
think,
that's
which we love Magic.
That's going to, and of course, dressing up would be mandatory. Yeah. Jamie says she has 2 emails. That makes sense. Okay. 2
Sounds
emails.
legit.
Yeah. We
Only
believe.
2? I'm so disappointed, daughter.
Why? How many throwaway emails do you have, father?
I'm not your father.
Okay.
I've got fresh wreckage. I got
Concrete.
concrete salad. I got
Alpha.
Alpha.
Gmail.
Yeah, I got a couple.
5. You know, there's actually a website that's 1 hour email. It creates a fake email for you that will go away in an hour so you can sign up for all this shit. And you'll never have to worry
Really?
about it. Yeah.
I gotta find out about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you can get the verification emails,
That's
and then
all you need. Yep.
yeah,
You going to see the Star Wars in 9 days?
I'm gonna see Star Wars. Yeah, do you want to go?
Well, I'm definitely going to see it, yeah.
Yeah, I'd go.
Okay.
I'd go and see it
Hopefully it doesn't suck.
because we're still in prequel land, right?
No.
No, I'm sorry. See, you got the two.
Yeah.
The two.
The prequels happened many years ago and hopefully are forgotten. for all
No.
time.
The one that they just had, the Star Wars where they
Yeah, those are the
Bothans and shit.
That was right before, yeah, New Hope. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the sequel to The Force Awakens.
I want to see them do something with the Yuzhong Vong, the New Jedi Order series, man.
I wish they would have followed that from what you and Kayla were saying. That was really good.
Man, just think Predator meets Star Wars, and there's some ass kicking that goes on. Some really cool shit. Like,
Yeah.
Coruscant? Is it Coruscant or Coruscant?
Coruscant.
Coruscant. Like, Coruscant just gets fucking...
Coruscant's the city, right?
Coruscant's a fucking planet.
Yeah, the planet that's all one city.
Yeah. But then it gets fucking beat the shit out of by the Yuzhong Vong, and they take it over and make a little fucking hive town and shit. It's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's some fucking awesome fights in that book and those book series, man. Like fucking my favorite fucking Jedi in the world, Ganner fucking Swade.
Ganner Swade. See, here we go.
Ganner fucking Swade. What?
No, keep going.
No, man, he was cool because he they were trying to get to the world brain. Him and Jason Solo, 'cause Han's kid, and see they kind of diverged in the movies.
Yeah, you and Kayla did not like the name change there.
Well, it's not a
To
name
Ben.
change; it's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
But so Ganner Swade, man, he's like holding the Vong back and shit, and he goes all fucking like turbo fucking Jedi on him and shit, and he's like just, and the Vong keep coming,
yeah.
and the Vong keep dying, and like by the time they kill him, he is standing in a pile of thousands of fucking Vong. It's fucking get chills just thinking about it.
It sucks. You lost your favorite Jedi, huh?
I cried.
Oh,
I got teary. I got teary at that part.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I got teary.
What was his name again? Vong? No,
Yeah,
no,
that was Ganner Swade. He was
Ganner
a Jedi.
Swade, okay.
But the Yuzhong Vong, they're like, think Predator meets Star Wars.
They could only find them by sensing the areas where the Force was not.
Yep. It's cool.
That's a cool idea, actually.
I
But
like
unless Arnold's there to say, it bleeds, we can kill it.
if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah. Hopefully this next one is good. Apparently it is. The directors that were going to work on it, only one actually got it.
Right.
The other one wish he would have worked on it.
Like, what's another one? Altered Carbon's coming out, man, on fucking Netflix.
You're a big Altered Carbon guy.
Yeah, I am. I just hope they don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
I have fears. I have trepidation. But I also have hope. Dreams.
Who's playing Kobash?
The guy who played the Captain Sergeant Colonel dude in Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
He was also in The Following. No, not The Following. The Killing. The Killing.
Yeah.
But it's those fucking the-ing. So whatever's in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, let's be fucking consistent here. Just imaginative, not consistent.
Ben says Kylo Ren is a lib.
Leb?
A lib.
What, like a
Like a liberal. Yeah.
That was so.
No, just funny.
What does that do to
no, it's Ben is not serious about pretty much 95% of the things he says.
Oh, he's just,
yeah, he just like
throwing matches in the tank. Just
he loves to go on the internet and not use a pseudonym. He wants everybody to know this is Ben Hauger and just be like, you know what? I think, boom, and then just to let them fight over it. Yeah, I love it.
Ben, I have a really tasty video of you.
Tasty?
Yeah, that tasty one we got that night over at your place.
Oh fuck, we were drunk. Well, you were really drunk, Ben. And
yeah, you were really drunk, and we were kind of drunk, buzzed, kind of buzzy drunk.
Yeah,
yeah.
But a mixture.
We got a really nice. You said some really cool things, some warm things, some poignant things, salient moment. It was
we
great.
gave you like the bug eyes in it too.
Yeah, gave you the bug eyes and a really nice voice.
Mm-hmm.
What else is going on
in the world? Lots of politics shit.
Yeah, lots of politics shit. Roy Moore, he's a kitty diddler, but he's going to get us a tax thing, which he did. So
we
now
need
can we
his
kill
vote.
Him? So we got his vote.
Now can we kill him?
Now can we kill him? I mean, I'm not advocating killing him. I mean his career. Kill his career. Get him out of there. Cheap suit in June. Gotta go.
Nice. What state is he from again? Isn't some South state?
Is it Alabama?
Can women vote in that state?
Yeah, but they can't wear their shoes, or they can only wear one shoe. One shoe.
So they're starting to become progressive. Ooh, magic.
Yeah, they finally pulled out those alternative water fountains.
Okay.
Finally.
Alternative water fountains. I see what you did there.
You know what? I think they should just make racism. I mean, some of the hate-filled racism. And I say that because there's different kinds of racism, that everyone's racist to a degree. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Sure. Everybody has some form of racism or xenophobia, whatever you want to call it. And I think if we would just recognize that and then make the ugly stuff like illegal, like that's hateful. You're not nice.
I don't think hate speech should ever be covered under freedom of speech.
Not. I don't think anything that incites others to violence, short of a bona fide revolution, if you know what I mean. You know, but I mean, just hate-filled. It's like, I don't like that race. They should die.
Yeah, they should.
I don't like this class of people. They should die. You know, and make room so we can prosper. It's like, no, man, that's totally fucks up the melting pot concept.
Yeah,
Which, if you think about it, we're like the human race, the way it is on the planet right now. We're like some half-assed stirred cookie dough.
Yeah,
you know, got lumps of flour over here.
I'd say the melting pot only has it only goes to a certain temperature, and only so much melting can really happen. I mean, look, we've melted quite a bit here, but when it comes to everything else, people they don't want to melt anymore.
But we're gonna have to, so we're gonna have to lower the heat a little bit.
No, we're gonna have to up the fucking heat.
No, then then you'll burn.
Good.
No, we don't want to burn.
We sure shit do.
We lower the heat, we stir slower, but we stir consistently.
Wow, very deep. Mm-hmm. You even brought in like your buildings and food thing here, and yeah, that's good.
I'm serious, man.
I think you're talking about Blazing Saddles. Yes, absolutely. Blazing Saddles.
A movie that would not get made today.
Yeah. Oh, that movie was so fucking funny. Gene Wilder, man. Oh, my God. That guy's fucking great.
Dead Gene was awesome, man. He was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he loved the shit out of it. He loved him some Gilda Radner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was his wife. She was from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And, man, when she died I think she died of early cancer.
Oh, bummer.
And, man, that just rocked him. He was just, I guess, for everything I read, he wasn't the same afterwards and shit. So, yeah, that was some That's some soulmate shit right there.
But he didn't really do much after that era, is it? Because she was still around for a while.
Yeah, no, after that era, because he had Silver Streak and he had the Stir Crazy, Silver Streak, Stir Crazy, Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
And other movies.
Other actors. Yeah.
Other actors. You know, we should watch, Steve Martin's got one called Pennies from Heaven. Holy fuck, is that a good movie? It's a musical,
Yeah.
you know, but it's really, really good. It's about this, like, and set in the 20s with this drifter and Steve Martin, obviously.
Is it a comedy and like Steve Martin comedy?
It's not really a comedy.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
there's some levity to it, but it's more drama than anything. A musical drama about this guy who gets framed for killing this woman. When, I mean, we know he didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's all about him trying to clear his name.
Good, because I'm not a big fan of his comedy. I've never been a fan. You know what it is? It's not, his comedy to me is not timeless. Like,
No.
It's almost like the audiences back then were dumber than they are
Not
now.
dumber. We just
Or proclivity.
we didn't. I think back then we hadn't seen a lot of comedy.
Oh, there we
At
go. So
that
it's at an
point.
infancy stage.
It was
Okay,
still.
got
It was still. It was a toddler. Comedy was a toddler because, you know, with Lenny Bruce is where it. I mean, comedy began way, way, way back, but I'm talking just some of the stand-up comedy that we've come to know and love. Yeah, that shit kind of started with like your Lenny Bruce, and then all these other stand-up comedians come out, so we were more accepting.
Yeah, and Bill Cosby, like I didn't even really get into him until about 2016. That was really a big Cosby guy.
Some of
2016.
like his album from I think it's from the '60s
Yeah.
or '70s, called "Why Is There Air?"
Oh, he was huge. Bill Cosby was funny before he became a crazed.
A crazy sexual.
Yeah.
No, while he was actually.
Oh, that's right. Everybody knew too that he liked to drug women, which is
Yeah.
kind of fucked up. If you ever admit that you knew he was doing that, that's kind of fucked up.
But if everybody knew, then that means some of the girls, hey, want to come out to my place for a pudding pop? No, Bill.
Good attempt. Yeah.
No, Bill, because Del Reese told me, no.
Yeah.
She still can't walk straight.
I still don't understand how this guy's not in prison. But Darren Sharper, the safety for the Packers and the Vikings, had two counts, of drugging women and fucking them. And he's in the slammer for like 20 to 30 years.
Was it a statute of limitations thing?
With Cosby?
Yeah.
No, I think they're...
Because there was one, it was right on the fringe, and I think they tried that one or something like that, and I don't know, but it didn't go the way people wanted, but I think that was the only one they could prosecute on.
He won on
Otherwise,
technicality, basically.
yeah, so
There's
basically,
no proof.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Just like, you know, with some of this other stuff, I'm kind of uncomfortable right now with our present sexual blah, 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 because all it takes is someone to point their finger and say, hey,
Yeah,
he touched me. Give me the doll. I'll show you where.
we were talking about this earlier. I think, you know what? The vast majority of these allegations, they're probably true. They probably happened. But we can't sit here and fucking cut people's throats over allegations.
Yeah, we need some proof, but the thing is that we're such a hypocritical society. I mean, we're just, you know, it's like we're puritanical Vikings. Oops, sorry. I moved the tripod a little bit.
My God,
Am I still pretty? I feel pretty.
Um,
You're so pretty.
I'll let Ben and Jamie answer that.
I want to make you my little humidor.
You love that line. You love that line. The old cigar humidor.
I'm the only one who ever says it. I never
See?
heard anyone ever say that. Refer to her as a humidor, an organic humidor.
That would be...
I mean, I don't think you'd really want to put your cigars in there because there's the humidity's too high.
Well, absolutely. And you probably have to let it kind of dry a little bit, depending on the situation. And
Yeah, and then that's not comfortable for her, and I don't think she really wants to be a humidor.
no. Well, I mean, it's not like he did it forcefully, did he?
No.
Oh. So then maybe she
No, but
did.
I'm saying if it gets a little dry, then we're going to totally X out the whole humidor idea.
Was it lit? Like, did he put it in?
No,
the
no, I
part where
don't-
you put it in your mouth?
I don't think that was his gig. No, I think he just liked the old rim shot.
Ah. Gotcha.
I remember reading that in what's his name's.
Like the rim shot.
He liked the rim shot. I remember reading that in Star. Can of Stars, one of the report because they got all kinds of details. Because like I don't know what the hell they did to that poor girl, Monica Lewinsky, when they were questioning her, man. But they had details and stuff. Can you imagine that poor girl got to fucking sit there and relate this shit? Well, so can you give us moment by moment? Well,
I licked his ass, and he licked my ass.
Licked hers.
He licked my ass. He said it tasted like lilacs. I don't know. I had Taco John's the night before.
But, whatever his thing is, I guess.
No, that's cool. Whatever. I'm not judging that. But
yeah, but I mean, just because she's got to go and just detail by detail by detail, which I think is just, and personally, I think that whole Kennestar thing was just a smokescreen for the Bosnian War. But that's just me. And that's not to enhance stuff. That's just, you're going to see that. They're going to start wag the dog and all that shit. Yep. Look over here. Don't fucking look over here because there's some atrocities going on over here you just don't want to see.
Yep. Which, my God, there was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember one of the early internet videos I saw was just some guys catching a Russian soldier. And, well, let's just say they weren't too hospitable.
Our soldiers?
No.
The Bosnians, yeah. Who we were kind of backing, right?
Yeah, we were kind of helping.
It was like dipping in fishy cognac, Ben said.
Fishy cognac.
Dipping in fishy cognac. I like that. That's good.
I don't want any fishy cognac.
You don't want any fishy cognac? No. You don't like fish oil or cod liver oil?
You know what? I'm good with all that stuff where it belongs. Cognac is not one of those places.
Where fish belongs, yeah.
Yeah, no fish or fishy things that are officially odorific. Like that?
Odorific.
Odorific.
Okay.
What word were you giving me a hard time about today? Cloying.
Cloying.
He says cloying is a pretentious word, and it's not. It's a descriptive word that describes a particular smell that evokes an emotional or physiological reaction.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Jamie said fishy cum dumpster. I like
fishy cum. Now, see, no. Again, no. I just don't want that.
You don't want your cum dumpster, to have a fish smell to it? I don't
want a cum dumpster.
Would you want it to be cloying?
And 2, I don't want a fishy.
Okay.
Cum dumpster. I don't want a fishy anything.
You don't want a fishy dumpster. You don't want a fishy cum dumpster. You don't want fishy cum.
I don't want fishy anything. Unless it's like fish and chips.
Really? Well,
let's not make that into a sexual thing. What do you think, fish and chips? Hey, man, I'll do some fish and chips.
This is the first time I've ever heard. You're very picky. Like, you're not a picky guy at all.
I'm picky. When it comes I just got a nice facade.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very picky. What do you mean? I'm very easygoing.
I wouldn't say you're picky. You're more particular.
Yes, I'll take that.
But you're not picky. Like, you'll try anything. You'll pretty much, you won't, You're not one of those, yeah.
But I'm particular what I land on. Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you like that? Well, I don't dislike it.
Yeah, you're so particular, like, whenever we have to sit down for dinner, like, Brenda, myself, and you have to grab a rack of spices so you can spice things just the perfect way that you want them.
Yes. Brenda says I'm an enhancer. I have to enhance everything.
He is incredibly particular, very much so, says Jamie.
Jamie knows me.
But you're not picky. Not at all. You'll try anything.
I will try anything. I've tried a lot of things.
Have you tried toad licking?
I have not. But that's because some of them will kill you. Some of them won't.
I mean, I don't need to get high
but you know
that
what?
bad on an off chance that it might die.
Some of the ones that won't kill you might make you wish you were dead.
I would imagine so, yeah. I am too. I get it from him. Jamie's particular.
It's crazy. Jamie and I, we had, there's a period of time when we didn't see each other.
Yeah.
Right? Because she was in Vegas, I was here. And we didn't have a lot of interaction. And I remember I got a picture from her once of her in her environment, her office, her little desk corner. And it looked like I had done it.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, she's got that awesome disease I do. So it's like, it's not cluttered. It's not too cluttered. It's like just cluttered enough.
I suppose similar environments growing up in a way.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I like it. You know me, man. I love my things.
Yeah.
But I don't just have anything.
No, you're very particular, but you enjoy a chaotic clutter, but in your own way. Like if I were to come in here and just kind of put my clutter around, it would drive you nuts. But your clutter, it's like it's
It's
like
where,
this perfect
it
feng
belongs.
shui. Yeah.
Yeah.
Organized chaos, Jamie says.
You got it.
Ben says, what if it's the dumpster that smells of fish and not the whore who lays in it? Some dumpsters stink.
Okay. If I find myself in a dumpster getting laid, I've taken some missteps and made some bad decisions.
Question: Have you ever gotten laid in a dumpster?
I have never gotten laid in a dumpster. I got laid in a fun house.
Well, that's different. That's not where you throw garbage. Well, maybe in some fun houses, but not this. That's usually where you throw white trash.
It was like a scary fun house.
But it wasn't for you two, huh?
No, it was like 2 a.m.
What the fuck were you doing in a fun house at 2 a.m? Well, fucking.
I was a carny.
That's right. You were a carny.
I was a carny, man.
That makes so much sense.
Right?
I like it.
Yeah, I was a carny. Had fun. I did a lot of things. I was kind of like a traveling Jack back when I was.
See, not
moving
picky, but you were particular. You didn't just want to be a trapeze guy. You wanted to be a carny.
I just kind of fell into that.
Oh.
Yeah, I got picked up. I think I got hitchhiking and got picked up by these guys, and they're like, "Want to ride?" Yep, sure. Got to where they were doing the Casper, Wyoming, as a matter of fact. They were doing a carnival, and so I got the job. And next thing you know, I'm traveling with them.
What the fuck? So, dude, that's crazy. How old were you at this time?
That would have been 82, so 21.
What the fuck? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. But eventually, it got a little weird. Because sometimes back then, you deal with some pretty colorful individuals in the carny. But see, out of most everybody who was there, I had more teeth than most everybody who was there.
Well, yeah, because you still have a full set of teeth. But there was some carny code shit I remember hearing about where you fucked with the wrong carnies, you got your ass beat.
It would not be pleasant to fuck with any of the carnies because that's bench clearing shit.
No shit. Okay.
It's crazy shit. Yeah, I mean, it was always pretty tame when I was around, but you know, they're crazy. I remember the motherfucker named RJ. Man, he was crazy. He was just nuts. He'd be your best friend 1 minute, and the next minute he was trying to kill you.
A little bipolar action. I like that.
Yeah, I just thought he was stupid and angry.
Well, I think a lot of young people.
I'm not going to give him a label.
Oh, I see. You're not going to use the pronouns and nouns and adjectives.
Nope, he doesn't deserve it.
Okay.
He was just an asshole. Just a bucked up in the head asshole.
How long were you in the carnival biz?
Months.
Months? How many towns did you travel to, though?
3 or 4.
In that area?
No, we'd go from like state to state, usually.
No shit.
Different states when I was doing it.
That's crazy. So where did you end up then? Because you basically are like, I don't want to be a carny anymore. What the fuck? How do you get out of it?
Fort Collins, Colorado.
Fort Collins, Colorado?
Yep.
That's when you joined the military?
No, God, no. That's
Oh, that's a
way,
town name.
way
Sorry.
before. Yeah,
Okay.
Fort Collins. I mean, there's a military
Fort Collins.
base, I think, right? I think there's a base there.
Okay. And then you just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. No, I fell in love with a girl. I did like a 60-second romance.
Yeah.
About how long it actually lasted. She ended up breaking my heart, but that's my fault for believing that kind of shit really happened, which it rarely did.
Yeah.
It only happens once or twice in your life, but that wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
That was a dud.
So how long were you in that state then?
Colorado?
No, state of disarray. No, of course, Colorado.
6 months.
Oh, shit. Guys, you fucking moved around like crazy amounts.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hitchhike your way around?
I hitchhiked all the way through Canada, the southern part of Canada, across the United States. Actually, from California to Colorado, all the way to the East Coast, with a few stops down in Mexico.
Oh, boy.
And then up north, and then through Canada, and almost died.
What?
Well, almost froze to death.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, it was funny because, at the time it wasn't funny. It's pretty serious, but I got let off at this truck stop, and sun was up still, and it was winter. I think it was, I'm gonna say January, maybe February, but we're in Canada, and I think I'm outside of Sault Ste. Marie, and
That's by Michigan, yeah.
yeah, because I came up through
Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, UP shit. But, so I start walking. Sun's still up, so next thing you know, I'm about probably 5-10 miles out of town. I didn't even think about it. I just got my backpack. I'm just walking, put my thumb out, not getting a ride. Next thing you know, it's dark, and it was kind of cold.
Getting damn cold, huh?
And then it was colder. And then it was fucking colder. Now I'm starting to worry because I'm just wearing jeans and my shoes, just whatever they were. And then I had a coat, and it had some downy shit in it, but I was getting cold. I mean, I remember being walking. I remember literally running in place, and like lifting those knees just to get the fucking heat going, because I was just like, fuck, man. Because I had a phone booth right by me. I didn't have any change. All I had was paper, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, God damn it. So I go up to this house, and I see this, and I knock on the door, and this woman, she doesn't open the door. She's like, who are you? And I'm like, hey, man, I'm freezing to death out here. She goes, go away or I'll call the police. I'm like, I was dressed nice. I wasn't dressed like fucking, dressed to impress, right?
Yeah.
And
I'd be like, yes, please call the police.
That's exactly what I did. I'm like, yeah, please call the police. I'll be on the corner of the gas station. She goes, I'm going to call the police. I'm like, okay, please call the police. And then about 20 minutes later, a cop showed up over there. He goes, you bugging this woman? I said, I knocked at the door. I'm freezing to death out here. I got stranded, and I said, I'm not hurting anyone. And so he ran my ID and then dropped me off at a truck wash, gave me a free meal.
That's awesome.
Thanks,
that's
man.
a good cop, man.
Yeah. And then next day I caught a ride out with a trucker, and then I ended up in California, I think.
No shit, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. Ended up in California, and that was fun. I remember when I was going through California, I didn't have a driver's license. I had a state ID.
Sure.
And I ended up joining this magazine crew that was going door to door selling magazines.
Nice. Yep. I remember those kids. They were fun.
We were fun. We had a blast. That was, wow. Because that was 84, 85. Because I remember New Year's Eve. That was just a fucking blast. And that fucking Van Halen's 1984 playing everywhere.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Nice.
And, or 83 to 84, sorry. Because 84 was that was when they released it. But I remember we're driving somewhere in California. I forget where. We're on the interstate, and as we're driving, I'm doing about 80 miles an hour, and my fucking it was a gold 1961 Cadillac, big fins.
Nice.
Had this cruise control that was just a big knob. You'd set your speed, and then you'd loosen this knob. You get your speed right where you wanted.
Oh, it held the pedal to where it needed
crank
to
this
be.
knob down. Yeah.
Shit.
So anyway, going about 80 miles an hour past this cop who's already got someone pulled over. Right. I'm like, sucker, and seconds later, man, that fucking cop is on us, and he pulls me over. I'm driving. I don't have a driver's license.
Oh shit.
I have an ID. Right? Yeah. He goes, who the hell do you think you are passing me at 80 miles an hour? You think I'm not going to chase you? I caught you. Give me your fucking license. I'm like, here? I just handed my ID, man. I just played it, act like you belong, right?
Yeah.
He comes back about 10 minutes later with a ticket. I had to sign a fucking ticket. And then he gave me my ID back, and off I went.
Never paid the ticket,
I
right?
Never paid the fucking ticket. Of course
I
not,
fucking
man.
knew it.
That was in the 80s, man.
That's fucking
you just
great.
Didn't pay your tickets.
Yeah, you just didn't pay your tickets in the 80s.
They didn't catch on that
it wasn't a driver's license.
So I imagine he ran it, and she probably came back with no wants, no warrants. Like, all right, here. He didn't even even look at it.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, but I was kind of naughty back in the 80s.
Yeah. You're less naughty now, but you still, Now you're going back to California this weekend
tomorrow with Kayla.
With Kayla, yeah.
Taking her to see her grandfather. Brenda was going to go, but she's got crushed with work.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I don't have my shocked face on.
Yeah, she's a grinder.
Yeah.
But she loves the Lord. I want Bill Clinton as a fucking pastor. I think that's what he should do in his second life, man.
All right.
He'd be the first previous president who became like a pastor. But he'd have to be a televangelist.
He would be great as a televangelist,
Fuck
absolutely.
Yeah.
Snake oil.
I just love when people love the Lord.
Well, we are way over time.
Where are we at?
We are at an hour and 24 minutes.
We should go 6 more minutes so we can call it $1.50. $1.50.
Actually, I don't want to give in. I'm not going to give in to your
Okay, it was
masquerade.
Just a suggestion.
No, I'm not giving in.
I understand the pain.
Now it's 5 minutes. It's just like, God.
I understand the pain you feel inside, the loss, the loneliness,
right,
the inept solitude that you
so,
enjoy.
With all those things I'm feeling, what would be a product that would help me with those things?
Fizzoy.
Fizzoy?
Yeah.
What is Fizzoy?
Brought to you by Bocto Labs.
Fizzoy brought to you by Bocto Labs. So first of all, let's talk about Fizzoy. What is Fizzoy?
Fizzoy makes...
Fizzaway.
Fizzaway, yeah.
Okay.
It's an antidepressant.
Okay, and what?
It's like 50% alcohol.
And?
You take a quarter cup every 4 hours.
And the other side is what? Just like pure euphoria?
No, it's seltzer.
Seltzer. Okay.
Seltzer, yeah. And we have some buffered endorphins that we put in there.
So that's Fade Away.
Huh?
Fizzaway.
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 Yeah.
And what other things do Bocto Labs make? Sorry, go ahead. Because they make Fizzaway, which is for
Fizzaway.
Yeah.
Gay Be Gone.
Okay, I can about imagine what Gay Be Gone does.
Yeah. No, it's for people, for the hyper kid in your life, who are just acting
they're too
just
happy?
ridiculously gay. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, you got to be.
Don't pray the gay away. Get Gay Be Gone.
Gay Be Gone.
From Bocto Labs, who also make Fizzaway.
Fizzaway.
Which is helping with depression, because now they're going to be depressed that you robbed them of their sexuality choice, and now they need Fizzaway. So that's probably why they made that.
Yeah, in fact, you could probably market that back to back. In fact, if you buy Fizzaway, you get 50% off coupon for.
Well, it'd be buy Gay Away, get 50% off of Fizzaway.
Unless, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go that route. Yeah, Bocto Labs.
Jamie says she's tapping out. Love you, babes.
Love you too, sweetheart.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We got to get more to your stories in these. I like it because it's just like you look at it and you're just like, I did that. And like, not many people lived a life like that.
Well, it was just me being stupid.
But still, it's fun. We can live vicariously through your stupid decisions.
Yes,
it makes us feel good.
Yeah, then you can feel better about the decisions you didn't.
Not really, because you could sit here in what I like to call the Garden of Eden, which is the middle of the United States.
Yes.
Or you can branch out to the coasts and get a little culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get some good culture shock, especially in the West Coast.
There you go.
Remember when that was almost culture overburn in California when we were there in Hollywood that time. Remember that Saturday night?
Yes.
That was insane.
That was awesome.
Even you mentioned that was pretty intense because it's almost like it's so dense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like you almost freeze up or hit someone in the head. One of the two.
I think if you stay in that area for long enough, you just get used to it, and then that becomes your norm, and that becomes your comfort.
Yeah. Well, you've been to California with me once, but Brenda says whenever I go to California, she goes, I fall right back into she goes, you wouldn't know that I didn't live there, the way I talk and blah, blah, blah. That's what she says. I don't notice that, but.
I didn't notice it either, but I was gone most of the time.
Yes, it happens.
Sing us out, my friend. Put on your vocalizer and sing us out.
A vocalizer? I have a vocalizer. What do I? I've been waiting all night long. My footsteps make me crazy. And darling, you've been gone so long. I'm wondering when you'll come home. I'm hoping that you'll be my baby. I'm wondering if I'll be alone, knowing that I need you to save me. Do I talk? Do I talk? That's why I do a podcast. I can't sing for shit.
And we're going to end that sing out with Michael Brower saying JP should write an autobiography. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, I don't want to write an autobiography.
We will be back next week to continue.
Yes, we'll talk
the autobiography.
We'll talk more about. I can sing more too.
Yes.
Then, not now.
Yes.
I'm wondering when you'll come home. I'm hoping that you'll be my baby. I am not going to get an Emmy.
No, your vocalizer's still on. See you, everybody.
Bye.